Some students have asked, what questions are we supposed to ask? And the answer to that is really, what's interesting to you about this problem? As you read this design brief, what occurs to you that you might want to know? It's okay to read it more than once. I read things usually once, briefly, real quickly, to get a gist of the overall idea. What is this about? And then I go back and read through a little more carefully and stop and think about each section. What does this mean for what I'm going to do with this project? And then I'll read the design brief a third time and try to go through real carefully, look at the details one by one, and think about, what does that mean for what I make? And do I have any questions that would help me understand that better? Maybe you need details about the specifications, the criteria, the requirements and the constraints. Maybe you have questions about how this would be used in the main design brief. Maybe you have timeline questions. Maybe you have, how are we going to do this, practical level questions that occur to you as you look at this. Practically, how is this part going to work? Or maybe you have very broad questions about, how is this going to work at all? This design, and can we do it? I think there's this problem that's going to make this impossible. All of those kinds of questions, from the very small details to the very big, broad overview questions, are okay to have. And we want to collect all of those at the beginning of looking at a project, looking at the design brief, is the very beginning. And this is our chance to start asking questions, to understand more deeply, what is this problem that we are going to solve? So those questions help you probe into the details of this particular situation. That's what I want you to record.